without further ado, let me introduce to you our morning anchor team, Mike Trim and Ashley Walters.
Hey-o.
Thank you, Lloyd. Hi, everybody. I'm Ashley Walters.
And I'm Mike Trim.
This is Mike Trim, WPTV News Channel 5. We are so incredibly thrilled to be here with you. This is such an amazing day at the station. And just speaking with some of you, you all have an incredible future ahead, but you've also accomplished so much to this point. And truly, it would be fantastic if you were just great and we're toward the top, but you are at that top. It's incredible.
It is. I thoroughly enjoyed talking with you guys just for a small minute. Everybody has their own path. Don't be afraid to fail along the way. I know you probably heard that, but you guys are the top of the top, the tip of the spear, man, and you guys have really put in the work. You should be proud of yourselves. Take a moment like this to pat yourself on the back. You can feel good about yourself. This day is about you. So thank you for being here this morning. It is still morning, right? Like we were here in the morning.
Yes,
this
we
is kind of
get here
like
very early.
Afternoon almost.
Right. People always ask us, what time do you wake up in the morning? 1:15 in the morning. 2.
Overachiever over here.
And what time do you go to bed at night?
Oh my gosh, I go to
Never
bed
enough sleep.
before my 4-year-old.
Right.
So it's truth.
Yes. Well, sometimes we say good morning when it's like 5 p.m. So that happens.
If I mess that up.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll just put that out there. So what we want to do is call you each up here one at a time. We'll introduce you. If we pronounce your name improperly, please correct us. We don't want it to be wrong. We try, but we're far from perfect.
You're going to get a certificate and a bag. What's in the bag? I don't know. Is it that first season of Bill Nye the Science Guy on DVD?
Oh,
maybe. I don't know. Or is it? No. Is it an Etch-a-Sketch? Yeah. Is it in there? We'll see.
But what we also want to do is get to know you a little bit better. So we're going to ask you a question and just,
Yeah. Totally put you on the spot with a really random question that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. Or the exact opposite. That's not the idea. We're not doing that. Okay. No.
All right. So let's get it started with Alexander Busch of Martin County High School.
All right.
Come on up. All right.
I'd like to thank Alexander for the first and easiest name to pronounce. Okay. So, where are you headed to school?
Duke University.
And what will you major in?
Economics.
Told you it was going to be easy.
And Mike, you'll like this.
Yes.
He's very excited about
Basketball.
Okay.
at Duke.
You're gonna be the dude painting his face, wearing the straight blue suit, and jumping up and down the Cameron Crazies.
Full body, huh?
Congratulations. Thanks.
Nicely done. Congratulations.
Look out for him on ESPN because Duke's on literally all the time. So we'll look out for you, bud.
Yeah. You better see you in the crowd. All right. Bonnie Faye Newman of Green Acres Christian Academy. Come on up.
Come on up.
Congratulations. So tell us what you're going to be studying and where you're headed.
Psychology in FGCU.
Oh, little Gulf Coast action. What was the hardest class you took in high school and why?
Psychology.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. And Essentials of Communications.
Okay.
Kind of same thing. But it's just a lot of stuff in the brain. A lot of stuff.
It's endless up there.
Yeah, it was very hard.
Well, you made it.
I gotta say, I found out she has a hidden talent.
Oh.
Apparently, a prodigy ping pong player
Okay.
who made it all the way to the top one year. Yeah.
Grade. 10th
10th
grade
grade.
year, first place.
Okay. All right. You're like, it's just, you have the crazy reflexes. And, all right. All right. Well.
All right. Congratulations.
Hey, congrats.
to you. Next up, Winston Chung of Atlantic Community High School.
Winston!
Congrats. Where are you headed and what are you studying?
I'll be attending Carnegie Mellon and studying artificial intelligence and robotics.
Okay. So, the AI field, do you feel that's the way of the future? What really drew you to that major and what do you, everybody has goals and aspirations. What do you hope to do with that?
I mean, I've been really interested in computer science since I was young, and AI is all about applying that, so that's what's really interested me.
driverless cars, all kinds. AI is the way of the future. We do stories on that kind of every morning. So, all right, we'll look at you at the forefront, Winston. Appreciate it. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Congrats. Matthew Renee Gueret of Royal Palm Beach High School.
All right, hold on now. All right, we're going to put you on the spot. Where are you going to college and what are you going to major in?
Emory University. I'm majoring in biomedical engineering.
Okay. And we talked earlier, Emory in Atlanta. What are you most looking forward to out of college life?
Just the new experiences, seeing new people, new faces, and just absorbing all the energy from Atlanta.
You're going to be in hot Atlanta. I mean, it's going to be fun, right?
Yeah, it is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. We'll see you up there. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes. Greer Baldwin of Baldwin Prep School.
All right, Greer.
Come on up.
So, I mean, we hear your name, your last name. Did you have anything to do with building this school, or is it your namesake, family name?
My parents started the school.
How about that? Is there anybody else in here that their parents started a school? Okay. Oh, well, what's it? Here's this and that. Well, that's awesome. So, all 4 years. Okay, what was that like? I mean, you kind of had something to live up to there, right?
Yeah, there was a lot of pressure to
Okay.
do pretty well there, but overall it was like a fun experience.
And where are you going to school?
I'm going to UCF.
Okay. A little less pressure there.
Yeah.
One of many. Okay.
Yeah, it's really
And
big.
what will you be majoring in?
I'll be majoring in pre-med.
Okay. Fun football games, sports. You're going to have
Yeah.
a good time up there.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right. Well, the pressure's off. Have a good time.
Congratulations. Nicely done. Natalie Elena Navarrete of Boca Raton Community High School. Come on up. Got to start us off by telling us where you're headed and what you plan to study.
Because we want to know, because we're nosy. We're in the news business. Here you go. Natalie, thank you. Let me shake your hand. Hey. All right. Where will you be going to school?
The University of Georgia, and I'm studying international affairs.
UGA. UGA. Okay. International affairs. Do you want to work abroad, or what would you like to do with that degree?
I actually want to focus on Latin America and be a policy advisor for Latin American policy.
Okay. A lot going on. You see the Venezuelan news every day. I mean, we cover it bright and early, and there's no lack of things going on to cover, correct? All right.
Yeah. So what do you hope will be the next step where perhaps you'll be featured in the news?
You graduating?
Yeah, me graduating, but I also hope to do a lot of study abroad and try to learn as many languages as possible.
You speak fluent Spanish now?
Yeah.
Well, there's a start.
That's
okay.
a big start.
Looking forward to big things from you. Thank you.
Congratulations. Lauren R. Clersey of William T. Dwyer High School. Come on up. Where are you headed? What are you studying?
Oh, man. Please tell us.
Business management at Florida State. Go Noles.
Look at this. Anybody else starting to chop? All right, we got one
you
chop,
go.
two
There
chop.
you go.
Oh,
Look at
a
us
chop and a
leaders.
chomp back there. We're going to have a little rivalry. What will you tell people at Florida State about your time at Dwyer High School? How is it unique?
Well, I'm in the IB program at Dwyer, so it's definitely a different experience than like the regular kids. So I think it's better, and I don't know. It helps me like get ready for college and be prepared with all the hard work.
Yeah. And you all have done plenty of it. And you aren't just regular kids out there. Like I said, you guys are, you really put in the time and the effort. And did you say your major? I
Yeah,
forgot.
business management.
Business management. So what do you want to do with that?
I don't know. I just don't like medical. Like every time I bring my dog to the vet, I cry. So I like business. Yeah.
Well, you got time to figure it out. And we'll be looking forward to keeping in touch with you. Thank you so much.
And keep that empathy. That's good.
That's right. That's right.
That's a good thing. Aw. Okay, Sufia Ali, Lake Worth Community High School. Come on up.
And I think, we were talking to her. It's Sophia, correct? Yep, Sophia. And
I
I'm
knew
like,
that it happened. Sorry.
I know.
So
I sat
sorry.
down at every table. I'm like, man, could you tell us, are there any names that I wouldn't mispronounce because I will mispronounce them? Thank you. But we're glad you're here right now. And we want to know where you're going to college.
I'm going to Cornell to study biology and public health.
Okay. Now, I have to ask, Cornell is in upstate New York, Ithaca, New York. Beautiful up there. But are you ready for the cold weather?
I'm cold right now, so I'm definitely not ready. But I'll have to layer up.
Do you own a winter coat and hat?
Oh no, I'm from Florida. Of course not.
So you have some summer shopping to do. I think it's discounted down here because people really just don't use that. A great school to go to. Congratulations.
That's right. There are plenty of sweaters here in Florida that are just waiting
Yeah.
to be purchased by somebody who would take them somewhere like that.
Yeah.
So
Oh my
that's
gosh.
perfect.
Yeah. It's a fire sale.
There we go. Josiah Rashid, Santa Lucia's Community High School. Come on up.
Santa Lucia's.
Yes.
Josiah had the longest walk here from the back of the table, but it's okay because I want to meet you in the middle. Here.
Tell us where you're headed and what you plan to study.
I'm going to UF and to study biochemistry.
Biochemistry. Such a broad field, but have you narrowed it down to your goal?
I want to do pharmaceutical and oncological research.
Okay. You got to figure it out. Just like you did high school. Valedictorian. Awesome. Outstanding. Well, here's your certificate, and thank you very much for being here today.
All right.
Give it up for Santa Lucia's High School.
Yes. Suzette Ramos Flores, Palm Beach Lakes Community High School. Come on up.
Now, if memory serves me correctly, I already have one question out of the way. You're going to the FAU Honors College at Jupiter.
Yes, I am.
And you said, we were talking earlier with our friend that just came up, you wanted no part of that cold weather college, right?
No, I want no part with the cold weather.
Grew up in Florida, staying here for school. What would you like to major in, and what would you like to do with your major when you get out of college?
Well, I want to study political science when I go to college, and since I've wanted to be a lawyer since I was in elementary school, so I want to eventually be a lawyer and then a federal judge.
So elementary school.
Yeah.
What sparked your interest?
I used to watch this one Hispanic judge on TV.
That's awesome.
I think someone laughed because they knew it was Doctora Ana Maria Polo, and she was just my inspiration. So ever since then, I've been in the pre-law program here at Palm Beach County. So yeah.
You inspire us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Outstanding.
Yeah. Did anybody else in the room know what they wanted to head toward in elementary school? A couple of you. Wow. I mean, it's always so interesting.
I always knew I thought I was going to be a sports broadcaster, but then I
Okay.
kind of got more into TV.
Yeah, I was in middle school or so, and I thought,
Okay.
gosh, this is different every day. This is fascinating. You're learning all the time. So
Yeah.
good. Bravo. I mean, even if you change paths in a couple of years, whatever it works out, just have passion for what you do. That's so
It's okay.
important.
You guys are young. It's all good. You got your whole lives ahead of you. Every cliche in the book. All right.
But they mean something.
I know, right?
So Breanna Hanley of Berrien Christian School, come on up and congratulations.
Berrien in the house.
Yes.
All right.
Right. Well, tell us where you are headed, what you plan to study, what's the plan?
I still don't know what's in the bags. You're going to have to tell me later. Where will you be headed?
I'm also going to the Wilkes Honors College at FAU, and I'm going to study business management as well.
Business management. What would you like to do with business management?
Right now I work for Chick-fil-A, so possibly move up through there and become an operator.
How about that? Okay.
What
Lots
was
of
the most
Chick-fil-A's out
difficult class in high school?
Yeah.
Definitely AP Calc. I'm not that good at math, so I don't really know why I took it, but it challenged me a lot. So.
That just kind of hurts hearing it, AP Calc. No. Okay. But it hurt to take it too. It hurt to take it too. All right. Congratulations on all your accomplishments. Thank you for being here today.
All right. Danisbel Herrera of Forest Hill Community High School.
Forest Hill in the house. This is for you. And guess what? I'm changing it up here. I got a bag for you, too. Nobody else got one. I don't know if you were watching. All right. How do you feel right now after your graduation has not happened yet, correct? Okay. Next week. Okay. And you have a speech planned.
Yes.
Okay. Does it make you nervous?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay. But you're going to nail it like you nailed your classes, right?
I really hope so.
Okay.
Yep. I hope so.
And then you're taking that on to college. Where are you going?
I'm going to New York University.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Anything? Or?
Well, okay. So where are you? What are you going to be studying? First of all, what's your plan?
Well, as of now, I'm planning on majoring in media, culture, and communications because I want to go into journalism.
Hey, yeah! Like broadcast in front of the... camera?
I'm more of a behind-the-scenes person. I wanted to go into writing, but maybe. Never know.
You never know.
You never know.
It is I find it much easier actually to speak to the camera because I feel like I'm speaking to one person versus a huge room. But you're going to have some great practice with this speech. So how long have you been working on the speech, or have you not written it yet?
So I started it in August when I was like, I think this could happen, and then I finished it like 2 weeks ago.
Wow. Did anybody
you're
else
gonna
start
kill it.
earlier than that? August?
Thank you.
No, so she didn't get the procrastination gene
Right.
that typically goes with journalism, where we do things like right at the last minute.
Everybody's talking about how they procrastinated theirs to the last minute. That's what they did. Like, I don't know, day before, like, shoot for the stars.
Yeah.
Class of 2019. But no.
Shoot for the stars.
No, I'm sure everybody's. How many people have given a speech for their commencement already?
About half.
And how many people still have to?
All right.
Oh,
And how many of you think this is a nerve-wracking experience doing that? A fair number.
Okay.
You're going to be just fine.
Yeah, people always said, "Oh, don't you get nervous?" I'm like, "Well, I'm kind of just talking to a metal plastic object with, a camera." But yeah, talking in front of people, that's a little different feeling.
Yes.
Kind of took some getting used to.
Of course. So I would just picture somebody who cares about you being the one to listen, and then
Yep.
You'll deliver it
Just
right. You'll
focus in
be
and stare at
fine.
one person the whole time. It's not creepy.
How about let's move forward.
Yep, got way off topic.
Yes, we have.
Sorry.
Gabriella Carazana, John I. Leonard High School.
Hey, Gabriella!
And again, if I mispronounce your name, please correct it.
That's right. Write a letter to the station. No, there you are. And where will you be headed?
To the University of Florida. I'm going to be studying biology.
Let's see your best gator chomp.
That was very cute. I love it. Okay, well, tell us about, I don't know, did you know that you were going to want to become valedictorian, or is this something that, that kind of just happened?
Did life just choose
Did you work for it?
I did feel like it did kind of choose me because I was number one my freshman year, and I was bumped down, so I had to make my way up. It wasn't really a goal until I was like, okay, I'm kind of close, so let's do this. And then I crammed and took a bunch of classes, and here I am now.
Well, it paid off. Congratulations. We look forward to hearing from you.
All right, Mike. We'll let you take over.
Ooh, do I get to say the names?
Yes, and I get to do the bag.
Hey, what's in the bags? Cool stuff? Did you guys look at it yet? I don't know.
Nobody's opened the bag?
Lee-
A single one of you. Come on.
Lee Caputo, Fort Pierce Central High School. Come on down, Lee.
Very nice. Hi, Lee.
Right.
Here you
My
go.
man.
Tell us about yourself. Where are you headed, and what will you be studying?
I'm going to UF for computer science.
Okay. And what do you hope to do with that?
I'd like to work at Amazon or Google as a app developer or back-end for web development.
So have you had some ideas already about apps or programs that could exist that you'd like to create?
Probably business management and mostly database focused. That's what
You're on it, man. You are ready to go.
I believe you'll be at Google or one of these places one day. Yeah. All right. Got
They're
to
only
get your
growing.
bag.
Outstanding. Thanks, Lee. Give him a round of applause
done.
right here.
Okay. Congratulations.
Drove all the way down from Fort Pierce today. Okay, here we go with Alexa Jordan Cole from Olympic Heights High School.
All right. Gotta get the certificate.
Paging Alexa.
Do we have Alexa? Alexa,
Yeah,
where's Alexa?
Alexa, you're up.
No? Okay. All right. We'll
That's
see if
okay.
Alexa
You know what?
comes a little later. That's okay.
We'll send her the bag.
Make sure.
All right,
yeah.
it's gonna be all right. Andrew Keller, you're next. Vero Beach High School. All right.
Andrew.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Whoops. Don't want to give you two.
There you go.
Here's your certificate.
Come on, sir.
You got to tell us about yourself and where are you headed?
So I'm 17 and I go to Vero Beach High School. I live in the United States. Is that what?
Yes.
Sure,
That's
go
you're
for
on
it.
it.
I have just graduated high school. I was just eating over there with my fellow people.
We have a breaking news story right here, man. I tell you what.
What else would you like to know?
Well, okay, so what school are you headed to and what will you be studying there?
All right, so I'm going to the University of California, San Diego, and I'm going to be studying bioengineering with a focus in biotechnology. So drug discovery and biomedical research, like, I don't know, organs and stuff like that.
Is there some particular area of all of that that's really just captured your interest lately?
Regenerative medicine with stem cells. Yeah. So that's, I see that's like the future of medical, so why not get a head start?
I got a question. So you're going to be going to San Diego.
Yes.
Okay. But, you know, from
San Diego,
as they say. Anchorman reference, I love it.
A little Anchorman.
So,
yeah,
so
there
you know, you're from the East Coast here, Vero Beach. How are you going to describe the area you're from to the West Coast folks, the beachy folks out there?
Hot, humid, and flat.
Okay, yeah.
So, yep.
And crazy. Florida's crazy.
And crazy.
All right.
And Disney.
And Disney. Not too far away. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, congratulations. I know it's always interesting to describe to somebody what this area is like compared to something else, but
Well, you meet so many people. The colleges you're going to, they just had, you know, there's thousands of people, and you always, hey, where are you from? You know, what's that like? So, you know, get used to answering that question more than a few times. So, and answering some questions for us now is Cole Darrow from Jensen Beach High School.
come on up, Cole.
Big high five, Cole. All right, here we go.
All right, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you headed and what are you studying?
Well, I'm heading to Duke University as well as Xander over there, and I'm going to be studying biology.
Okay.
You guys know each other?
Just met today.
How about that?
They do now. All right, and you also have an interest in ping pong. Tell us about that.
So I started the ping pong club at Jensen Beach High School, and it started off as just we're going to get together and we're going to play ping pong once a week. But it turned pretty quickly into a community service organization. We had several charity tournaments and cleaned up our beaches following the Okeechobee discharges and things of that nature to find a more positive impact from what we started.
Very nice.
Tell you what, I mean,
Pretty big deal.
If you can give back to people and service, I mean, you're going to have a successful life and a successful college experience. That's awesome, man. Thank you.
Congratulations. It's so fun. I wish we had a ping pong table. I know we used to somewhere, but we need to put these people against each other.
Matthew Grabush from Boynton Beach Community High School.
Matthew.
I get that last name right? Yeah, all right. Almost.
Graybash?
Graybash.
Okay.
Hey.
Tell us where you're headed to school and what you're studying.
Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University for electrical engineering.
So what would you like to do with that?
I want to go into robotic systems, having to do with, you know, either search and rescue, emergency response, stuff like that. You know, like the fire at Notre Dame was actually put out by a robot, stuff like that.
Oh. What is the thing you disliked the most out of high school?
Early mornings.
There you go.
I like to sleep in.
Tell me about it, bro.
Yeah, I hated having to wake up in the morning. I'm a night owl.
So you're going to be the guy who schedules night classes and 11:40s and as much as you can.
I already set my schedule on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. My first class is at 2 p.m. Very excited. Yep.
He's serious about this. Okay.
I work very well at night, not as much in the morning.
Well, that's actually, there are studies done. It's okay. You can be a night owl, an early bird, or someone in between. It's possible. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome. Give him a round of applause. Next up is Mindy Frischman from Spanish River High School.
Hi, Mindy.
Yeah, that's one I knew I had to get right. I didn't want to say Fishman. There's an R in there, okay? But it's all good.
Got to tell us where you're headed to school and what you'll be studying.
I'm going to UF, and I'm studying biology pre-med.
All right.
So what did you feel was the most challenging course and why in high school?
I don't know. I don't really like math, so I guess calc.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you reflect back on this time, what was the biggest support or driving force in getting you through this big accomplishment?
So my family really helped me out. I started taking dual enrollments when I was 15, like freshman year, and my parents would always drive me to campus right after 7th period at like 3 o'clock. And they would pick me up at like 9 o'clock at night sometimes after my classes ended, and my brothers would always help me study. Everybody in my life was just so supportive, my family.
Well, congratulations. You did
all right.
amazing.
Outstanding.
Thing.
And yeah, that story can be retold over and over again. We know you put in the time. Maybe it came easy to some of you. Maybe studying did, but like the hours, there's no getting around the hours you had to put in, you know, to get the grades that you did. So we're so proud of you guys. And we're proud of Breanna Tran coming up right now from Palm Beach Gardens High School.
Right.
Brianna is invisible. She's on her way up. Great job, Brianna. No.
Okay.
Not
All
here,
right.
but that's okay.
Well, we'll make sure Brianna
Dad
gets
joke, falling
that.
flat there, buddy.
Yeah, the dad jokes are always rolling with this one.
I tell you what.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll spare you. I do hope Marissa Garcia from Port St. Lucie High School is here, though. Yes!
All right, Marissa.
Hey there.
Hi.
How are you?
Very good. I'll give you this, and then you can tell us where you're headed to school and what you plan to study.
I'm heading to the University of Florida to study psychology on a pre-med track.
Okay, so psychology. What is it that sparked your interest with that?
I think just learning more about the human mind and just learning more about it and what allows our body to move and all our senses and everything. I found it was interesting.
Oh, very interesting. Okay, so as you head on to school and you're reflecting back on this particular period of time, I mean, you have these few months between, and I know some of you have told me it's kind of an odd transition. What are you planning to do with these few months before school?
I think just have a break or relax my mind before I have to put it into overload in the fall, and just have a great last summer, because next summer's going to be classes and studying, so make the best of it.
All right, make the best of it. Thank you and congratulations. Nicely done. All right.
Kennedy Brewer, come on down from Okeechobee High School. Hey, Kennedy.
Hi, Kennedy.
Now, I must say, Kennedy was one that said the news was usually on in the background in the morning. Am I correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And we agreed that pretty much every crazy story either originates or comes back to Florida somehow, right?
Yes, it does. All of them.
Florida news doesn't disappoint.
That's true. All right, so where are you headed to college? What are you going to study?
I'm going to FGCU, and I'm going to major in biology.
So what do you hope to do with that?
So I would like to go on to medical school and work in an emergency room as a doctor.
That's a pretty, daunting task. So you're not afraid of what an emergency room may behold on a daily basis.
I like the excitement and that every day would be different, and I like that if there's something wrong, I know that I have the ability to help. So it's kind of like in the movies when someone says, "Hey, is there a doctor here?" That's me.
You're like, why, yes, there is. I'm Kennedy, Dr. Brewer.
Yes. Well, thank you, and please keep in touch with everything you achieve. We
Awesome.
appreciate it.
Give Kennedy a round of applause. She's a good sport.
Yeah, that's if I ask if there's a doctor in the house, I want one of you to be like, yeah, I'm here for you.
All right. Also from Okeechobee High School, Ion Desai. Yes. Close enough.
Hi. Congratulations. Tell us all about where you're headed.
So I'm heading to UCF to study biochemistry and music composition.
Combo. What about that combination, right? Okay, so what made you decide to do both tracks at once?
So I want to do biochem so I can get the pre-med requirements for med school, but then I also want to kind of get my composition degree because I love composing. This past year I was able to compose a piece for our wind ensemble at the high school, so it was a lot of fun for me.
That's a major accomplishment in itself. How cool is that?
How long have you been with the band?
Since my 6th grade year.
Wow.
So.
Do you feel like it just kind of gives you a break and something to focus on and really touches parts of the brain you might not touch in AP Calc?
I mean, honestly, with the amount of course load, band is like the one that you go to for like the break that you need in life, you know?
Okay.
Whenever you're stressed out because of AP Calc, AP Stats, AP whatever, you know?
Sure. It's good to have talents. Outstanding.
Yes, we'll enjoy that, and we can't wait to see what you achieve.
All right.
Yeah, appreciate it. Congrats.
Christine Grosso, also from Okeechobee High School, come on down and let's hear it for her.
Hi. There you go. All right, tell us where you're headed and what you're studying.
I'll be attending the University of Florida, and I'll be studying microbiology there.
So talk to us a little bit about when did you decide that was your track?
Well, I would say it started my sophomore year whenever I took biology. My professor, she's just so brilliant, so passionate about biology, and she really inspired me to go down that track and study.
Wow. So did you know you were going to be valedictorian, or was it kind of like, oh, I guess I'm at the top? How'd that go?
Well, it's definitely something that I've been dreaming about and working towards since I was in elementary school, I would say. So, you know, I've been working at this for a long time. I would definitely say that I was hoping at the very least to be at the top. My brother was last year as well, so.
All in the family. Well, he had to be a good influence for you then.
Oh, yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
he showed you the ropes on how to study and, you know, get by.
And we're very competitive with each other.
Okay, that helps as well.
So
That
it's
helps as
a
well.
great motivator.
There you go. That doesn't hurt. Well, congratulations. Nicely done. That's an incredible goal to say, I'm going to be valedictorian and start in elementary school.
I'm seeing a trend. I mean, a lot of people, like you raised your hands, you knew what you wanted to do since elementary school, at least getting the major, but I think a lot of you realized, I'm pretty good at this grade stuff, and I'm pretty good at excelling, and maybe valedictorian, it could be something that I aspire towards. That's inspiring to hear, and wow, that's good. You know, some people are just getting by in class and not doing their homework, and you guys are just above and beyond.
Yeah,
Awesome.
really amazing.
Awesome. How about Jennifer Seacrest? Come on down from Oxbridge Academy.
All right. Hi, Jennifer.
All right.
These. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you headed? What are you studying?
I'm headed to Princeton University, and I'm studying computer science.
How hard was it to get into, we've heard Duke and other universities, how hard was it to get into Princeton? I mean, were you sweating it out there?
Well, I actually swim. So the way the process works for swim, you have to commit to the application process. So
Okay.
you still have to go through that. But I guess it wasn't as stressful going through it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying. Sure.
And you do have another achievement we were talking about a little bit ago. Talk to us about that.
The second-degree black belt? Well, I received a second-degree black belt in Taekwondo, and I mean, that definitely helped shape who I am today, along with swimming and academics. It was definitely difficult, but I mean, I worked on it from kindergarten through 8th grade, and so that was definitely a good achievement.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's something else.
Yeah.
Congrats.
That's cool.
Josie Lesser, you are from Bag.
And not a single soul has opened it yet. Still?
You can. No, you can look.
Oh,
Vero
you did.
Beach, I knew you would, man.
All right, tell us what school you went to, and or where you're going, excuse me, and what you will be studying.
I'm going to be attending Washington University in St. Louis, and I'll be studying biological anthropology.
I'm from the St. Louis area. Awesome school. Beautiful campus.
Yeah.
But the cold weather, are you ready for it?
No, not at all.
It's a shock to the system to every Florida kid, for sure.
So what makes you, I don't know, are you nervous about the cold weather, or how are you preparing that as a Floridian?
I'm a little nervous, but it's going to be a different change, and it'll be fun to go winter clothing shopping. So it gives me something to look forward to.
Nice little Midwest city. Yeah, you'll get to tell people down here like, oh, I miss the seasons. I love the seasons. You're like, snow's cool for a day. It's not cool after a week. Okay. So, anyway, have fun up there for sure.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Jordan Calick, Palm Beach Virtual School. Come on down, Jordan.
Jordan.
Now, I want to know about Palm Beach Virtual School and how you excelled in it. And
Yeah.
I had to take a lot of discipline from yourself as well, just, being outside of the normal classroom environment.
Oh yeah, it took a lot of discipline to just kind of force yourself to get the work done, but it also provided the flexibility to take the dual enrollment classes and kind of go at your own pace. Like I didn't have to wake up early in the morning. If I wanted to wake up at noon and do my work then I was able to.
Rubbing it in. I hear you.
So tell us where you're headed and what you'll be studying.
Well, I'm heading to the University of Florida on the biology pre-med track.
Okay. And what do you hope to do with that? Do you have some vision of what you'll be doing soon?
I would like to be a metabolic specialist and kind of work with mitochondrial disorders.
And are you going to do most of your classes online, or are you going to go back into the
No, I'll do it
classroom?
in person. I've been doing dual enrollment at FAU this year, so I'm kind of to acclimate myself into the classroom setting.
Working ahead. Outstanding. Well, congratulations.
Yeah, congrats. Exciting. Okay.
From St. John Paul II Academy, we have Christina Wynn. Hey, Christina.
I like how you're singing the
I'm trying to go
Singing the names.
game show host.
Yeah.
Is it working? I don't know, maybe.
It kind of is, yeah.
Something different.
Christina, tell us about yourself. Where are you headed? What are you studying?
I'm going to Florida State University, and I'm majoring in cybersecurity engineering.
That's a hot topic right now.
Chop
oh, yeah.
going, yeah.
Okay, so what has captured your interest in that particular field?
I feel like since the internet and like technology in general is just so prevalent now, it's important to protect the networks and everything.
Yeah, we appreciate that. We do stories on that how many times a day?
Every other day in the morning.
Yeah. Okay, so what is something really memorable about high school? Was there a particularly difficult class or something you'll take with you that you learned?
I took AP Chem. That was pretty hard, and also AP Calc. I also had this class, Environmental Science, and we basically went through 6 teachers. Wow. Yeah.
That's unusual.
Yeah. It was
You
a
rose
lot.
to the challenge, though.
Well, congratulations.
Awesome.
Really
Thank
happy
you.
for you.
Absolutely. How about Marie Scintillare, Glade Central High School?
Hi.
Hey-o. Coming in from
Did
the
we get your
Glades.
name right? Scintillare.
Scintillare.
There you go.
That's what I meant. No, I'm
So
sorry.
tell us where you're headed and what you'll be studying there.
I'm going to Florida State, and I'll be majoring in finance.
Okay. So did you know that you were going to be valedictorian? Was it a bit of a surprise? How did that work?
I had a feeling, but it was nice to be assured about it. I had a feeling since 9th grade.
9th grade.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, some of you kept this fact somewhat secret from your friends or big core groups of people for whatever reason. Did everybody know in class, or was it something you kind of just knew and kept to yourself?
I think everyone knew.
You were like, don't look at my
Yeah.
homework. I know.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So what are you most looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to the seasons. I'm going up north and to North Florida. I'm looking forward to the seasons.
Cool.
Yeah.
Little change from the Belglade area.
Absolutely.
Outstanding. We are very proud of you.
Congratulations. That's awesome. Now,
Hey, Jack Oden, you're the next contestant on Grab a Bag and Certificate. You're from Boca Raton Christian School.
he's
good, that's good
trying.
enough.
He's trying. Here you go. Yes. Tell us where you're headed, what you'll be studying.
I'm going to Rochester Institute of Technology in New York, and I have no clue what I'm studying yet.
All right.
I'm
Our
planning
first
on going to
undeclared of the day.
engineering.
Engineering. Okay.
Engineering is the plan.
Start.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, but that's upstate New York. So that's a big change. Have you spent much time in the snow or in that kind of weather?
I've gone a lot of travel, so I have seen snow before. I've gone to Chicago, and I've gone to colder parts of Texas, so I'm used to it, and I'm ready to go.
Okay. Very good. So let's see. As you're reflecting on this whole process, what has it meant to you to become valedictorian? What does that mean?
It's a huge honor for me because it's something I actually have been working on since I joined in 9th grade in my school, and I've been working on it day by day, working on my grades, and it's been a huge honor for me, and I'm so privileged to be the valedictorian in my class.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks for sharing that with
Yeah, really happy for you.
It just, wow, I think I'm just hearing that you guys are just setting so many goals when you get to high school. Oh, we saw what's in the bag, the mystery bag. There it is. Okay. This is something you guys had in mind early on. I mean, that's a
This
gift.
doesn't happen by accident.
Yeah, it really doesn't. You were just like, oops, I got all A's again in AP classes. How'd that happen?
Oopsie.
Yeah, no, work hard. Martina Faber from Cardinal Newman High School, you're next to come on down.
All right,
Hey,
Martina.
hey.
Here's your certificate and your bag.
So where are you going?
There you
Where are you
go.
going to
Yeah,
college?
tell us all about yourself.
I'm going to UF and I'm studying political sciences.
Okay.
So what are you planning to do with that?
I want to go to law school and then eventually do international law.
Okay. So let's see. What was the most difficult class looking back at high school?
Definitely IB math because we had like a bunch of different teachers and it's over a span of a bunch of different math courses, so that was very difficult.
And have you already given your speech yet?
Yes.
You have.
Mhm.
Okay, so what tips would you give?
Don't be nervous. You guys worked really hard. You deserve to be up there, so enjoy it.
It's that easy, folks.
That's really nice advice. Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations. That's really nice to say.
Anisha Kaysen. Hey.
Seminole Ridge High School. All right. Hey there.
How are you? I know Mom's here. And I'm going to put you, I got your first name. Anisha. And you told me too. High five. I'm sorry. But I'm going to put you on the spot. I was speaking with your mom, and if it's okay if I share that story. You're graduating a little earlier than most do, age-wise, correct?
Yes, I'm graduating at 16.
Okay. How does that feel going into college earlier than most? And you must have mowed through your classes.
I mean, it's a little nerve-wracking, but since I started high school at 12, I think I will be able to see a lot of different people and diversity in college, so I don't think it'll be too different.
Now, you also are quite the basketball player, correct?
Yes.
All right. Tell us about what you achieved with that.
Well, I played 4 years on varsity basketball, so I was able to be the leading scorer of my school and score over 1,000 points.
Oh, a little 1,000-point club. Will you carry that on to college?
Maybe intramurals, but not the team sports. So.
Well, you're going to rock it in intramurals. They don't know what they're up against, okay? So, best of luck to you.
Oh, congratulations. Yes.
Could you tell us where you were headed?
No, please tell us where you're headed to school and what you're studying.
University of South Florida and biomedical sciences on the pre-med track.
Okay.
All right. I know your mom is very proud over there as well. So
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. And really, thank you to the parents who are, or any support system. You know, we all appreciate it in your community that you're raising people like this and supporting them. So thank you all.
It's a task. It takes a village to raise. It really does. Anyway, Alexandria Pizzino, Park Vista High School.
Hey.
Come on down.
Hi. There you go. All right, get you your bag. All right, tell us where you're headed and what you're studying.
I'm going to Bowdoin College and studying biochemistry.
What do you hope to do with that?
Biochemical research.
Do you have a specific vision?
Not quite yet. I'm really interested in the nutrition, health, and wellness side, but also environmental sustainability, so we'll see where that takes me.
Here's a funny question. You know, people when they get out of school, they're like, man, I never needed to use algebra, but I took that class. What do you think the most, I don't want to say useless class, it's all, but what do you think the class you look back and say, why did I need to take that?
Marine science.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
it was interesting, but I'm not going that
You're not
track.
really going to use it too much. Okay, fair enough.
There you go. Congratulations.
Good answer.
Yeah. That's funny.
Olivia Bell Siegel from the Pine School. You're up next. Come on down.
Hey, Olivia. Okay, here you go.
All
Thank you. So tell us where you're headed and what you plan to study.
I'm going to University of California, Santa Barbara, and I'm undecided, but I think environmental studies.
Okay. And let's see, here you are in South Florida, and we have really kind of an interesting, I don't know, relationship with the other type of beach. Have you checked it out and thought about how that beach might be different from this beach?
I know the water's a lot colder, so you wear a wetsuit.
Yes, you do.
But
or run full speed in there. That's how we did it as kids in California. You just run as fast as you can, just get it over with.
yeah, not looking forward to that.
There you go. So when you come home back to South Florida, you'll be, you know, coming back to town. Have you thought about how you're going to have to divide your time among all your friends when you return to town?
When I do return, it'll mostly be for summers and like Christmas break, so I'll have a lot of time at home and I'll get to see everyone, hopefully.
The parents always say, oh, you know, not giving me enough time. They just want you to stay home and just visit and visit. You're like, I'm trying to see the friends I've missed, you know, for a couple of months.
Oh, they're ready for me to leave.
Okay, or that. All right.
Congratulations.
Good luck
Yes.
on your journey.
Okay, we just want to make sure. Let's see.
It was two.
Oh, okay. Okay, yes. Is there anybody we missed? Good. Okay, that's awesome. Nicely done, everybody.
Outstanding.
Wow. We are really so incredibly proud of you and just grateful that we got the chance to spend this day with you.
Yeah,